Well, hello again, my friends and fans everywhere. How's everybody feeling today? Are you guys ready and gals to take a transcendental cosmic ride with me today? Free your mind to the endless possibilities? Let's get into it, shall we? I hope, anyways, that you're ready for my deep research, approximation, evaluation, investigation, analysis, deep hardcore assessment, and a deep hardcore breakdown today of the UFO technology. As I said, my friends, my last video, thank you for those of you that listened to and watched my last video. I was just starting to get into a little bit of the UFO technology because it is so important, my friends. You know, again, Jason Cosmic RSSP Authority, that's my alter ego. I hope you guys enjoy this new channel because I really plan on putting a lot of videos out. Again, you know, my intentions are pure, my friends. I want to help people become competent in getting that fundamental understanding, sort of in being able to evaluate some of the activities, right, of our covert military civilizations. Hint, hint. I explained this photo, remember, in my last video, my friends. So if you guys and gals, if you appreciate my zealous hardcore approach to my research and my intentions in trying to help humanity my own unique way, in trying to have intelligent discourse, in other words, on these subjects, on this all-important topic, the real secret space program and everything that entails. If you appreciate my videos, please don't hesitate to give me a thumbs up, hit the bell icon, and subscribe. And heck, if you have a thought, feel free to leave a thought, write it down, type it or whatever, and I'll read it. I promise. Okay? Good or bad. So let's get into it, shall we, my friends? We're going to talk more about the anti-gravity, and we're going to do several videos most likely on it, okay? Are you ready? Here we go. What is anti-gravity? What is electromagnetic propulsion? Because that's what they're utilizing, these covert military civilizations, of course, my friends, to get all the way in the rings of Saturn. They're all over our solar system. It's incredible. And again, it is covert military civilizations, my friends. They are and have been harnessing the anti-gravity, the amazing zero-point energy for decades. Okay? And it is electromagnetic propulsion. So again, what is anti-gravity? Well, here's a broad conceptual concepts for you guys to start. Okay? Put it in your head. Anti-gravity is manipulating, obviously, the gravity and gravity-like fields, okay? It is used as a rejection force for propulsion. Electromagnetic propulsion is accelerating an object by the utilization of magnetic fields, okay? And electrogravitics, which again, all of this, my friends, the study of electrogravitics and electromagnetic propulsion, anti-gravity, they were doing a mega Manhattan-like project in the 1950s. The Americans were, okay? And they worked with the Nazi paperclip scientists, of course. But again, electrogravitics, my friends, that's describing anti-gravity in a way by describing the electric field's effect around the ship, you know, around the mass of an object, okay? So I'll give you an example. The TR3B, for example, my friends, these triangles that I discussed briefly in my other video, and I've done other videos on these. This is so important, my friends. This is this triangle, these black triangles are really in vogue the last few decades, okay? We've got a proliferation of black triangles that have been seen by hundreds of thousands of witnesses worldwide. There's video evidence, overwhelming, undeniable video evidence in space, above highways. I mean, and I'll give you another example here, my friends, real quick. Remember the boomerang-shaped craft that I told you about? Showed you a picture briefly here. This is from the Hudson Valley incident, and that was between 1982 and 1989, and upwards of 25,000 witnesses saw this massive boomerang-shaped craft, at least as big as a football field, sometimes witnesses described as big as a football stadium. Okay, this was during the Reagan years, I told you on the other video. And they are using anti-gravity, my friends, okay? And what's happening is, and by the way, in Phoenix, right, the Phoenix lights, my friends, in Arizona, that famous case in 1986, I forget which month in 1986, but it was in 1986, you had another the same sort of craft, a massive boomerang-shaped craft seen by thousands of people. Of course, the governor of Utah came out, in his alien outfit after the incident to try to laugh it off. Many years later, he admitted he saw the same boomerang-shaped UFO that many witnesses saw. But, my friends, the technology behind it, this thing has this amazing craft, and we're talking a revolutionary non-plutonian physics, my friends. Again, utilizing anti-gravity, electromagnetic propulsion. This thing has, it's got 2 rings, okay, and it's got accelerating plasma. And in the rotating cruise compartment, they've got what they call an MFD switch. Some researchers know about this, but not very many. And MFD stands for magnetic field disruptor switch, okay? And that is a rotating magnetic field that negates or neutralizes the gravity field's effects around the ship's mass. Okay, in other words, the circular accelerator, the crew caps, the electronics, the environment systems, the fuels, the nuclear reactor, all of that, my friend, is reduced by 89%. In other words, my friends, literally they have reduced the mass of this amazing object, this huge object. Some of these triangles, usually they're about 600 feet, and again, even some are much larger than that. But they have reduced the mass of the object by 89%. So you have, for example, a 600-foot or more large triangle that only weighs 11%. So you only need a little bit of propulsion, and it's got atomic engines apparently in it as well. Okay? Not only are they manipulating electromagnetism, gravity for the propulsion, but they have 2 atomic engines. So, and they only need a little bit of thrust. If you've got 11% mass, my friends, you only need, again, a little bit of thrust, and you're going to propel that object forward at tremendous speeds. Okay? So, it's truly remarkable. They are manipulating the electromagnetism and gravity on these crafts, my friends. And that goes with the flying saucers as well, the flying discs, which are even more common, decade after decade, year after year. And the cigar-shaped craft, my friends, they are for sure using anti-gravity, again, manipulating the magnetic and gravitational fields, okay? And in these triangles, my friends, hopefully you find this interesting as well, the fact that as part of the technology, you've got accelerating plasma that is rotating. The torsion physics is tremendous, my friends, because you've got plasma rotating between 40 and 60,000 revolutions per minute. Can you believe it? I mean, you talk about a high atmospheric pressure, and that's very important, my friends. And thus, it creates a superconductive plasma, right? Which is as a result, too, of the interruptions of gravity levitation. I should put my hand up when I say gravity levitation. So, the point of all this, my friends, is it enables Earth satellites as well and spacecraft to move swiftly into space, and they were predicting this in the 1950s with the technology, my friends, that spaceships would move swiftly in outer space without feeling the strain. They'd be able to move beyond Earth's orbit, gravity pull, again, without any strain. I mean, it's tremendous, my friends. There's no inertial force. You see, of course, with rockets, with conventional technology, if you try to accelerate 1,000 miles an hour, let alone turn right angles like these things can do, my friends, these turn literally right angle, 120-degree turns without even decelerating. I mean, it's awesome, right? Just powerful technology. And so, again, if you're using rockets, you can't do that, my friends, right? Any researcher will tell you, reason, logic, common sense, and physics, the pilot would be ripped apart by the G-forces, okay? But if you can manipulate electromagnetism, gravity the way they are, they made the breakthroughs, my friends, in the 1950s. If you can do that, then you're not feeling that inertial force, right? That's why they can accelerate thousands of miles an hour within seconds and turn amazing, crazy angles, my friends. They're not using air for lift, of course. Again, a totally revolutionary non-plutonian physics. I can't stress that enough, my friends. And yet, what do you see on lamestream, bought-out corporate media? I always say it's like a PR campaign, this American propaganda, and every country's got their own propaganda, my friends. But what do you see on corporate media? Here in Canada, the US, other countries? Well, you keep hearing about rockets sophisticated rockets. Oh yes, and Donald Trump, remember? Remember the triangles here, my friends? They secretly encrypt symbols, the military, in their patches. And that signifies a real program when you have a patch. But if you can decrypt or elucidate the symbols in the patches, even Michael Schratt, he did a great interview discussing the symbols and patches, my friends, although he never covered this one. This triangle, as I said in my other video, my friends, this is the TR-3B, and they've got different versions. They probably have unmanned ones as well, but certainly piloted ones too. And it also resembles the massive boomerang-shaped craft, right, my friends? This one's seen again in the Hudson Valley, all over the world. Also another famous incident, of course, as I told you about earlier, which was the Phoenix Lights, right, incident. So here it is, my friends, once again, the symbols. And as I was saying, Donald Trump, you know, he won't tell you, of course, that this symbol is for the massive triangles. Why else would they put a vector symbol of a triangle, my friends? It's not a coincidence. And China and Russia, as I said in my other video, my friends, on some of their patches, they have the exact same symbol. I mean, it's truly remarkable. And there's the cigar-shaped craft, okay, behind me in the infrared. Beautiful photo, I hope you agree. So my friends, because I think this picture represents so well, by the way, don't you agree that it represents what the covert military civilizations are doing, my friends? The trillions of dollars of hardware that are going deep into outer space even. It's just awesome, right? Remarkable, but we deserve transparency. I always say, my friends, really, right? There should be a policy discussion. If you're going to build trillions of dollars of hardware, of UFOs, with a total free energy, because that's what it is, my friends, this anti-gravity, getting that energy from the zero-point energy, the ether of space, because that's all part of it, my friends, and rotating that plasma, it's very complicated stuff. But my friends, that's why it's our divine right to have it for the whole world, not just for the covert military civilizations, my friends. I always say they're living literally through an anti-gravity space travel revolution. No question about it. So, my friends, one more time. You see, this is Trump's Space Force, but what I meant to say, Donald Trump, he does conferences, I couldn't believe it, in Congress. He's got in one of his press, you know, the press photo ops that he did, he's speaking for a couple minutes, and he's got a model of a rocket, my friends. You wonder why he gets so exasperated, and he's bragging, he's trumpeting, Donald Trump is trumpeting rockets. Don't get me started on rockets, my friends. My preliminary analysis on rockets is that it's absolute joke. It's dinosaur obsolete technology. But here you got the President of the United States, and he's saying, well, guys seem to think rockets are really cool, right? And, you know, Trump, in the way he talks about rockets, he himself is sort of bragging about rockets. And the point being, my friends, there is no discussion on the amazing exotic energy they've been utilizing for decades, harnessing, right? The anti-gravity, as I said, right? They're utilizing and harnessing as a technological reality, my friends. No question about it. And it's truly remarkable. I mean, I give the contractors credit where credit's due. The likes of Northrop Grumman, Boeing, Lockheed Martin, they made the breakthroughs in anti-gravity. You know, in other videos, my friends, maybe I'll discuss as well that I think I can help those contractors and part of the government leadership to explain away the cover-up, because they're having a lot of difficulty, my friends, because they know what they've done. You know, certain groups in charge of the UFO file, they obviously, you know, these elements, some of these groups, these shadow groups, they have stolen trillions and trillions of dollars. Call them the financial cabal, whatever. But the petro-Nazi, American, British, misanthropic money hoarders, as I call them sometimes. But seriously, my friends, we've been enslaved on stinky oil and gas. They've enslaved us to stinky oil and gas and nuclear and coal when we haven't needed it for decades. Or centralized utilities, we haven't needed it, my friends. I mean, so anyway, this is why we need transparency, my friends. And if you're going to build bases on the moon and Mars, as I always say, again, there should be a policy discussion, because you're sacrificing health care. That's what they've done, my friends, let alone also building our bridges, you know, looking after our precious planet, in other words, right? And they're sacrificing nursing homes. We could be building way better nursing homes, looking after the sick and the poor. And, you know, I mean, it just, my friends, it's so important to get sufficient transparency on what's going on to the best of our abilities. And we could do it, my friends. Okay? So again, this technology, my friends, we're going to get into it more on another video. I hope I didn't, I'm sorry if I sound like I was ranting a little bit. Maybe this is my rant on this video. I'm going to get practice putting out these shorter videos, my friends, and have more intelligent discussion together. Okay, feel free to, again, leave a comment. Hopefully you'll share my video perhaps. And please subscribe if you enjoy my videos and enjoy and like my intentions, okay? Because my intentions are pure, my friends. I hope you can feel that. I want to help humanity. I mean, I know we can do this together, my friends, and be advocates for the truth on this all-important subject and this amazing technology, my friends, that will beautify this planet, as I keep saying, in ways we can't even begin to imagine, and help with travel, of course, everything. Take care, my friends. Jason, Cosmic RSSP Authority. Oh, by the way, my other YouTube channel is at Jason Fitness Captain Estey, E-S-T-E-Y. Okay, I've had that for quite a few months. This is my new channel. I challenge my subscribers over at Jason Fitness Captain Estey. Please come on over here and listen to my hardcore research and come over to my new channel. Okay, because eventually I may just put these videos only on this channel. All right. And I'd like to get my subscribers from the other channel over to here. Anyway, it's up to you guys. Take care. Have a great day. See ya. Till next time.